In the dungeons we slay, in the dragon's den we play. Raise a glass to the heroes who battle night and day. With a fiddle and a hurdy-gurdy, we'll sing the tales of old. In the tavern we gather, where the stories unfold. In the moonlight we roam through the ancient cobblestones. With swords and shields we march across the land we've known. With a fiddle and a hurdy-gurdy, we'll dance around the fire. In the tavern we revel, let the spirit take us higher.
Yeah, that's anything that makes it feel just a hair more real, that makes you forget about your phone and forget about your work day and what you're going to have to do tomorrow, and just be there present at the table.
Right.
That's all we're going for. But the more sort of interactive those things can be, maybe you can get a little closer to that sort of in the moment experience.
Well, that's what you do. You put out a line of props for the game, for games. So sell them to the side. Say, look, we have a great trap here. It's an something from from a movie or something. Then you can say, hey, buy this for your campaign. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, John. Sorry.
No. Sorry, no. It's go. No, all I was gonna say is, in our Spelljammer box, in our Spelljammer Platinum box, we had a handheld orrery. And it was made of metal, and you could twist it. It could turn. You could act like you were activating it. Did we want it to project a holographic image of
Yeah.
Absolutely, we wanted it to do that. If the budget was no object, that thing would have had would have been able to project a holographic image of the wild space.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that would
But
be,
I think that ties back to what Jeff said earlier. Things that you can use elsewhere, in another role-playing session. Things that have lasting use, that are deployable.
Right.
Well, it's like me. If you can't see, that's on the side over here. I have a whole bookshelf full of crap that I bought because, ooh, look how cool this is. A lot of it's Star Wars stuff, but and they talk and things I could use if I was doing a Star Wars campaign. I've got the hand of what's his face from the MCU. I got the glove. Thanos' glove up here. The son of a bitch is this big, but it looks great when you wear it. So I have all these great props, and I think for D&D they would be fantastic, because if you look at it, I've only got a couple of things that are D&D, and the rest of them are all Star Wars or MCU. So that would be an awesome thing. Selling small wooden, they could be wooden traps. You see kids' toys or stuff you see online, but market for D&D. I think that'd be great.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun. We also next year we have a box coming out where with the purchase of the box, Ed Greenwood comes to your home and DMs the game for you.
I wondered what all that blocked off time on my schedule was. I really did.
I love it.
We only sell 1,000 of them, Ed, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can probably do that.
Okay.
I probably get into trouble crossing the border for the 43rd time. Oh, yeah, really? You're just going to some kid's house in the middle of the night. Yeah, would you kindly go over there, sir? Yeah, I could see that going real well. On the other hand,
well, that is actually something we do with the fans. We do a contest every year, and we pick 3 or 4 fans that when they win the contest, we do a game with Ed on Zoom. And they get to, and last year it was the Haunted Halls of Evening Star that Ed, so we spent an afternoon or a whole day on the weekend with all these people together. It comes with, there's like 10 people on the Zoom, but yeah, you're really not that far off. It really does come into your home kind of and get to do it. So.
Good. Attainable goal. Put it on the list.
Yeah, we can do it. I will even wear pants.
Right. I hope so too. That is awesome.
Money.
Gotta make money.
No. That's I'm thinking I have to earn a lot because
That's what
there's
I'm saying.
more
You gotta
stuff
make money.
I have to buy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing I really enjoyed out of the Waterdeep Heist box set, with those incredible maps of Waterdeep that were on the what was the
Oh yeah, like the Monopoly board things. Yeah.
yeah, no, but the ones that
Oh,
you rolled up, they were
the
on like
canvas.
yes, the
Oh,
canvas.
those. Yeah.
I still haven't done it yet, but I'm getting that framed.
Oh,
So
good.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what we always sort of envisioned with those. There are certain maps where you look at it and you go, that's something that I would like to keep forever. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I have so many things I have to put up, but that's one of them I want to put right up here above my desk.
I
So.
have to admit they're better than my pencil originals.
No, do not say that. Oh my God. Are you kidding? Curry and I were at Ed's house a couple years ago, and we're going back hopefully next year, going through all of his D&D stuff, trying to
Yeah.
sort it out and do things. And we came across the artwork he did when he was 8 or 9, or how old were you? Something around that, under 12.
I try and draw the veil of decency over when I was young.
Yes, but the maps the stuff he did, the stuff he wrote back when he was just a tween. I mean, not even a tween. He was literally just out of diapers, I think, is so
was
similar to
bored.
the writing he does today. And he's going back into diapers. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Figure it out.
So what you're saying is he hasn't gotten any better.
He
That's
hasn't gotten any
right. That's
better.
exactly it.
Right.
I'm a guy. I intend to never grow up. If I don't grow up, I win.
That's right.
I've been working at this public library and I'm the only man they've ever hired since 1759. And I'm a combination scapegoat and mascot, and I intend to never grow up. It's great. I get away with so much by going, "Oh, really?" Because why not?
Are you joking about being the first man?
No.
He's not.
No,
That's
they
crazy.
they had never, and so when I showed up for the job interview, they sort of had to hire me. Oh my God, a man. I guess we have
You
to
can't be
hire him.
prejudiced. Yeah, but that was what, 40 years ago?
Oh well, no, I retired 2000. I retired from North York and moved out, and it was simply a case of my wife and I were burning a car every 2 years commuting. So she had to retire because in those days, mandatory retirement at 65. So I would have been working just to pay for the car I was wearing out to commute to and from work in. So I had to retire.
Yeah.
We moved to the country together, and then she said, "You're not lying around the house doing this D&D stuff. I'm wise to you. You're going to get a job." Oh, okay, dear. And it was like, there, look, they're advertising. You show up and be nice. Put clothes on. Oh, okay. She's on to me, So yeah, I was the only guy they'd ever hired, and it has worked out so well.
That's right.
Awesome.
Matter of fact, he took all the women there to see the D&D movie.
I did.
Well done.
That
So
was
you're
fun.
Recruiting, indoctrinating
Oh, of
new
course.
members. Yeah.
Well, of course,
Yeah.
no, what they say to you, Ed? So this is your movie?
More or less.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
sort
It
of.
is.
Yeah, it is. Yes. So which one is you? You see the one in the dress over there?
That's me.
So that's what you do. We always had our dark suspicion. Yeah, you did. And so it goes. But yes, they are all fans of Marvel Universe and Star Wars and the Mandalorian and stuff. So as long as I can bring them chocolates and gaming stuff, because they've seen all the streaming services stuff, and they go and see all the movie theater stuff, and so you bring them back something from Gen Con, which is a gaming thing that with whatever the property is they're in love with, And they sort of go, "Oh, what is this?" I said, "Well,
Mm.
if you were a gamer, you could get these too."
Yeah.
And yeah, literally, I feel like I'm their pusher.
Yeah, right.
And then I come back from the convention. They say, "Okay, let's see all the photographs," and that's always a mistake. No,
You didn't show them these recent photographs, did you?
no, I haven't yet. The ones of me getting flogged and all that. Yeah, yeah. No, I haven't yet. They have asked. I am stalling. But
You had
no,
to wait.
it is actually delightful to, um, and then you bring in extras because you buy extras because you're going to have to, because
Mm.
I need time off to attend to the next convention, which means I have to squeak talk the scheduling librarian. So, I buy stuff like mouse pads and so on that non-gamers can enjoy,
Mhm.
done by a fantasy artist who works on all the games. And then I think, okay, who has kids? What games are they into? Okay, I'll buy some extra stuff. And then you sort of come home with little Grogus and little R2D2s and so on, and you hand them out, and it's like Christmas.
Very
And
wise.
and they go, "Oh, oh wow. Oh, oh, were these just there at the convention?" Yeah, you have to pay coin of the realm for them, but yeah, they're just there at the convention.
Right.
Oh, can you take me next year?
Yeah.
And I end up saying things like, "Well, I'm going to need a bigger suitcase because if I drill holes in the corner of this one, it's going to probably not be able to carry any of my games." Oh,
Right.
oh, okay. I can be really quiet. And then you think they're not joking. They mean it. So yeah, it's indoctrinating new people into loving games, and it's the best thing in the world.
For
And
sure.
that's why I love what you guys are doing, because I look at the quality of the stuff that is tactile, they can hold in their hands. So if they're a non-gamer, they can actually have it in their hands and go, "It's real."
Mhm.
And I saw that years ago, the Gen Con effect. Back before COVID, the Circle Center Mall in Indy, the food court, and right next to it in those days, there was an, an inconspicuous little aisle going off to the washrooms. And then next to it was a Disney store, now gone because of COVID. And there was a exhausted family, young, American, black. The father was pissed off because he'd been saying, "No, we're not buying that. No, we're not buying that. No, we're not buying that." He'd been saying that for like 20 minutes, and they were
Right.
finally got them out of the store. And out out came from the washroom corridor two guys from Gen Con just attending and they were dressed as warriors of Gondor right after the Lord of the Rings movies, and they were extras from the movie, and they were wearing their costumes, so they were dead on.
Wow.
Beautiful
And
costumes, right?
and
Yeah.
and the little kid stopped and goes, "Daddy, it's real." And his tears run down his face. He's real, and the father's going, "What's going on?" And then the other side of the Circle Center Mall, which is one of those multi-story, long, narrow temples to consumerism, shopping malls. There were a whole bunch of stormtroopers in armor marching with Darth Vader playing the Imperial Stormtrooper march out of his chest pack, and it's impressive because there's like 30 or 40 of them.
Oh my God.
So they just started following them, and you just watch the family following them along, and they're following them to Gen Con, and it was like, oh, oh, and now the father's wallet is going to take the hit,
Oh, for
but he doesn't
sure.
care anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Because now we've got things that are speaking to him. When the
Right.
Right.
kids were in the Disney store, it was stuff that was for them.
Yeah.
And the mother's delighted because the kids have stopped crying. They're not tired and cranky anymore. They're like, "Oh, look at all this stuff." And the father's going, "Oh, just take my firstborn.
Yeah.
Mortgage my house." I want to, and so, I mean, when you guys produce these gorgeous things and I have them up there and I go, "Yeah, yeah, I'll just remortgage the house. I want all this stuff." So I mean, the fact that you produce it and it's tangible and people can hold it, even when they're not gamers, and they can hold a little tiny piece of magic in their hands that isn't, a plastic trinket that's a keychain.
Yeah.
but it's something that looks real, looks
Yeah.
like they could use it, like that Waterdavian City watch badge.
Right.
You could say that's real. This must be an authentic badge. You can fool yourself, play the make believe for a moment. The fact that you guys produce those is wonderful. And it will outlast all of us because they're physical artifacts that people will love. So yeah, to me this is like this is what we should do with the power we have been given.
Yeah, and that's what people love. I mean, I have like a
Yeah.
Chandrilla Starline badge from the now defunct space thing over at Disney.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This where it was like $3,000 a night to stay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. But
Amazing.
yeah, people love these little trinkets and things. But I mean, I bet y'all could do all kinds of stuff that people would love.
Sure.
Point of sale, just POS, just right there. It's like at a grocery store. You put all the candy and gum down low at the register so the kids go, "Mommy, mommy, I want some gum." You do the same thing at Gen Con.
Well, for me personally, it's so I can drop by the Beadle and Grimm's booth and get real coins of Waterdeep.
That's right.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I mean, we did a game called Ring of Chaos, and it comes with an actual metal ring. Like we
Nice.
could have put a piece of plastic in there, but we just we just felt like this is what we love, and we're just gonna make things that we love, and hope people respond to it. So
You do it, and because you're a gamer, you know what gamers like. So you do something that you would buy, you know what's going to sell. Pretty much things like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is awesome. That is just awesome.
Yes. So
Thanks.
keep doing it.
Thank you.
Keep doing it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Now,
Do you have anything else you guys want to talk about?
Well, I think
Any new products you wanted to like forget that you shouldn't tell us about?
We already did.
I think they've given us like 3 already.
Because
Yeah,
we're
Yeah,
like
I think
real
I
subtle.
think we've crossed that line so far.
Yeah.
We can't even find it.
Well, we're real subtle here. So I mean,
Well, I
sly.
can tell you. Well, this is for game. If you want to talk about games and walking around Gen Con, back when Gen Con was a little bit smaller, I remember walking through the dealer's room with Ed, and literally the man needs an entourage to carry the free crap that people give him as he walks by.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh, I'm serious. Oh, it's Ed Greenwood. Come here, Ed. Take a picture with me. It'll make you look good. Then they start handing him stuff. And Ed's like, no, let me pay for it. And they're like, no, it's yours. Thank you so much. And he's walking out, and then pretty soon he's got a stack of games and books like this high. I have to go back to my room now.
But I want to pay for it because I want them all to be there next year.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
You
right.
offer to pay, but they refuse you. At least,
Yeah,
and
no,
they're
it
just
doesn't
like,
surprise
no,
me
no.
a bit. Yeah.
No. That's why his house literally has I can't even say how many books and games and things.
About 400,000 at the moment.
About 400,000. I did.
Wow.
If you go to our website, I did a tour of Ed's house. Ed Curry and I did a film tour of his house, starting where he's sitting right now. Literally, is a very tiny alcove upstairs. If he pushed his chair back, he'd hit the bookshelf. I mean, literally, it's right there. There's that corridor. If you go to his left, our left, to his right, you have to meander your way through stacks and stacks of books. And over to the other direction is more books. Then downstairs.
Oh, thank God he's wearing pants.
He has.
Yes,
Thank God he's wearing
wearing
pants.
pants.
I
Right there.
know.
Could have gone either way.
Well, I thought, special if you guys are all the way from the United States, I would wear pants. But I do indeed have my Waterdeep Dragon Heist right here.
Yeah, it keeps it right there.
Look at
There you
that.
go.
Because I like to refer to it. It's got cool maps in it. Somebody did a
It's got
really good
everything
job
cool.
on
Somebody
this.
put a lot of thought. I wonder who did that. Who put a lot of thought in that game? You know the guy? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, somebody.
That's pretty damn gratifying to know that you've got that. So
Well, mine is
thanks.
sitting over there,
Guys,
but it's not as gratifying for me to have it, but it's over there.
I'll put it to you this way. If you've ever read any one of Ed's descriptions at all, any one of them about Elminster's Tower and how the books are just stacked upon books upon books upon books all the way up to the ceiling.
That's an autobiography.
This is an
Yeah,
autobiography.
it
This
is.
this is Ed's house, and your stuff is in Elminster's Tower. Just so you know,
Yeah.
that place is real.
Yeah.
That's about as good as it gets.
No, it is. He's not lying. It is so incredible that, I mean, downstairs in his basement, he has, it's a library,
It is.
basically. It's, you walk down, there's like, how many rows? Like 6 or 7 rows on each side. They
Mhm.
go up to the ceiling, and they're full on both sides, stacked. You can't get to the end because there's more books stacked up. Okay. And this doesn't count the what? How many thousand got burned up in the
Oh,
cottage?
yeah, in the cottage, yeah. Well,
Mm.
that's the thing. I moved to the country so I'd have room for my books. Yeah.
yeah. That was folly.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear.
No.
Anyway, yeah. This has been
Right.
great. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you
thank
very
you.
much.
And let's let's do it again sometime, and we'll save up some fun reveals for you next time we.
Oh, that would be nice.
Anytime
Yeah,
you
we'll
guys
do
want to
it.
do an official product launch, we will host it. Absolutely.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
probably want to do it, in person at a con though.
Yeah, that's true. That's
I don't
true.
know. We're pretty stupid about this stuff.
Yeah, we're not very good.
We'd be glad to sit and talk about it. How's that? That's
Yeah.
that's
Great.
what we like to do. So
Great.
we do really appreciate you taking our invitation and coming here and talking to us, because we're all big fans of your work and the things that you guys do. So
Yeah,
Well, big
right back
fan
at
of
you.
yours, Ed.
Yeah, thank you.
absolutely, and we will definitely see you at Gen Con.
Yeah, let's spend some
Sure.
time. Yep.
Yeah.
Please do.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Come.
actually rented a house off a property. It's in one of the neighborhoods close by. We rented a house.
Jeff,
that
I
we're
keep
gonna be
telling you, buy houses. It's indie.
Oh,
Watch that
right.
Good Bones show and just buy a house. It's
Yeah,
cheaper.
right.
It's
That's
cheaper.
I was gonna say the way that they we did that last year, and the way that everybody raises their Airbnb rates during Gen Con,
Yeah.
you could pay for that house pretty darn quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was I fought the housing line and before, and I've been like within the first 2 minutes of it going live, and then everything being gone that
Yeah,
fast,
yeah,
because they
Mhm.
sell them in blocks to some people, but
right.
I got tired of this is fine. It's
great. It's
You
great.
know,
We had a great
it's-
time last year, just all being in a house together. It was really fun.
Yeah.
So,
Well, looking at the cost per night, what they charge at some of these places that I've had to pay in the past, the 3 or 4 nights I stay, I'm well over $1,000 just to do that, and I'm like, this is okay. I can do
Yeah.
this.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a little far away from the con, but there's Uber, there's those e-bikes.
it's not as big a deal as it used to be, man. You
No.
can just jump in an Uber and it's
Only
fine.
difference is I'm a lot older than I used to be.
Yeah, that's true.
Speak for
We all
yourself,
are.
Jeff.
You're older than me. Only by a
You're
couple of
only
years.
as old as the one who feels you.
Okay,
Well, that's true.
that's good. I like that. I guess.
Oops,
Perfect.
I guess we have to edit something else out now.
Okay,
When we
guys.
get done, Bill's gonna call John and go, "Never again."
Yeah.
John, Bill, this is your opportunity to run because they will riff until your ears bleed. I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. No, this has been super fun. Really, really.
No, we really
I've had a
enjoyed
great
it.
time. Thank you so much, and let's do it again soon.
Absolutely. And this show, I'll probably get it out this weekend, depending on my work schedule, next couple of days. But I'll sit and
Right.
edit it, and I may chop it up in a couple of sections, but we'll get it done for you. But
I
thank
know
you so
exactly
much.
which sections you're going to be chopping up.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
They're
Don't
pretty
throw down the
predictable, yeah.
gauntlet. Don't throw down the gauntlet. You
Oh,
just don't know.
don't tempt the man.
And you'll ping us when it's up, right? So we can boost
Yeah.
it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'll
Yeah.
let you know. Absolutely, I'll send you the link in the email. So
Great.
Perfect.
okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
cool. And
All right,
looking forward to
awesome.
seeing you in person at Gen Con
Yes,
or
absolutely.
Origins or
Yes.
Whichever the first one is.
Us,
Yeah.
Gen Con, him, Origins, Gen Con, Gamehole Con, any place you go after that, he'll be there.
Great.
He's cheap. He he'll go on $1. So
All right, guys.
Good night, guys.
Thanks
Thank
so much.
you so much,
Thanks for
guys.
coming,
I
guys.
appreciate it.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey.
In the moonlight we roam through the ancient cobblestones. With swords and shields we march across the land we've known. With a fiddle and a hurdy-gurdy, we'll dance around the fire. In the tavern we revel, let the spirit take us high.
La 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 la.